Hey, we're in the same place.
Good evening, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. Those out in the reception area can join us, and there's plenty of seats in front, so please move forward. Is this better? Can you hear me now? Turn it up a little bit, please. Great, thank you very much. So, good evening, and welcome to the District Architecture Center. This is the home of the Washington chapter of the American Institute of Architects and the Washington Architectural Foundation. I am Sean Nolte, 2014 president of AIDC. Thanks so much for being here tonight for the 2014 Chapter Awards Jurors Roundtable. The Chapter Awards are certainly one of the most important services and prestigious honors that we can bestow upon our members and that of their work. And so tonight is a momentous occasion, as always. An incredible amount of time, effort, and thoughtful consideration went into preparing for this evening's gathering and the long day of deliberations of our jurors. So I will not allow this opportunity to pass without saying thank you to a few people, those that made this evening possible. So first, to our Design Excellence Committee, led by co-chair and 2015 chapter president, Steve White, co-chair Marek Hasnida, and incoming co-chair and director, Louis Getz, and all the other committee members whose volunteer service has been indispensable with crafting the call for entries and their methodical, deliberative, and balanced jury recommendation process. So the members of the Design Excellence Committee, please rise wherever you are seated and be acknowledged. And second, to our beloved Executive Director, Mary Fitch, over there in the back. And her incredibly talented and committed staff, including Assistant Director Dan Fox, who's going to run the slideshow for us in the corner, Programs Director Katie Spencer, Events Manager Laura Hedrick, and among many, many others who work behind the scenes to make sure and ensure compliance, fairness, and smoothness throughout this entire process. So before we begin with the awards, I want to lay out the protocol for this evening, just to be clear. Each award in the 4 award categories this evening will be announced by the respective jurors, and the project submission in its entirety will be displayed on the screens to my left and to my right. Actual award certificates will be bestowed at an event later this fall, with an exhibit opening in the Siegel Gallery, where we will continue to celebrate our members and their work. So tonight, when the jury announces the award and goes through the reasons and the merits of each particular recipient, we will then ask the award winners, if they are present in the room, to stand and be recognized. We'll then proceed to the next award until we've gone through them. So it's pretty clear, right? Okay, great. So let's get the evening started. The president of the chapter has a very unique opportunity each year to award presidential citations as a vehicle for calling particular and concentrated attention to 3 distinct aspects of design, which are 1, universal design, 2, sustainable design, and 3, urban catalyst. So it's my humble honor and privilege to award 4 citations this year in each of these categories. The first award is a Presidential Citation for Universal Design, awarded to Gallaudet University Residence Hall renovations by Studio 27 Architecture. Consisting of very modest, but yet significant, meaningful stopgap measures in several existing residence halls at Gallaudet University, this project understands deftness as a unique culture and consciousness based on 4 senses. The renovations provide specific examples and tangible lessons for all of us on how to incorporate principles espoused in the Deaf Space Design Guidelines in our own projects. The presentation of the projects in the submission is also particularly clear, thorough, and commendable. So, is there anybody from Studio 7 Architecture with us tonight? Seeing none, let's still give them a round of applause. The second award is a Presidential Citation for Sustainable Design, awarded to Dunbar Senior High School here in Washington, D.C. by Perkins Eastman. This new high school building not only incorporates the latest, innovative, cutting-edge technologies in maximizing energy performance, harvesting natural light, and mitigating existing chronic stormwater issues. Dunbar Senior High School also, and perhaps more importantly, restores the urban fabric by reopening a closed street and reconnecting the neighborhood and the community to the reimagined high-performing learning environment. The design of the new Dunbar beautifully honors its historic past while re-engaging the community with a civic presence and an identity that will last well into the future. Is there anybody from Perkins Eastman with us tonight? No. The third award is also a Presidential Citation for Sustainable Design, awarded to Harvest Home by Team Capital DC. Harvest Home serves as a prototype for ecologically responsible design at its essence and its core, with every aspect of its site, layout, climate, systems, and inhabitants emanating from the goal of optimized net zero building performance, all the while embodying innate elegance, beauty, and tranquility. With its eventual donation to a nonprofit in San Diego to serve as a residence for wounded warriors, this universally accessible home truly exemplifies the comprehensive meaning of sustainability. Is there anybody from Team Capital DC with us tonight? Shoot. Maybe we'll have better luck with this fourth one, which is the final citation, a Presidential Citation for Urban Catalyst, awarded to Arts Walk at Brooklyn Works by Maurice Walters, architect. This mixed-use project, located around Brooklyn Catholic University Metro Station, brings multiple layers of vitality and energy to a previously underutilized and underpopulated area. The generous and gorgeous blend of apartments, ground floor shops, artist studios with glass roll-up doors, a public pedestrian promenade that hosts weekly farmers markets, musical performances, and other special events, all with convenient access to the Metro, the Metropolitan Branch Trail, and Catholic University, ensures that this development is continuously activated and will serve as a catalyst spurring sustained future development. Is there anybody from Maurice Walters? Congratulations. So now, at long last, the moment you've all been waiting for, and that is to hear from our distinguished jurors. 11 of them have